Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacob, and in this video we're going to be having a look at the Russian 6Sh116 tactical vest. Good way to call it. Vest, I guess in most European languages it's going to be a gilet, vest, same thing. This is a MOLLE vest. We're going to have a look at the details of it and go from there. Why are you talking about that old piece of equipment? The 6Sh116 is obsolete. We should be talking about the 6Sh117. Well, we're looking at this because it is an evolution from the I guess the 6Sh92 to the 6Sh104 to the 6Sh112, which is virtually identical to this, and then we'll be covering the 6Sh117 at a later date. So I'll bring the camera in and we'll have a close-up on this equipment and what it has going for it. So this is the Russian 6Sh116. It is very, very similar to the 6Sh112. There are some variations in manufacture between the different manufacturers, and there might be some small variations between earlier models and later models, such as these might not be Fastex, they might be those push button snaps. The vest itself is made up of two pieces. You have the left and the right, which attach at the back of the yoke, and you have this back brace, more of a belt with this MOLLE webbing on the back here. As I said, we have Fastex buckles on here. You might find them in various colors, green and black. And not only that, they probably don't interchange between manufacturers. If you're a NATO country, that would be a nightmare for NATO stock numbers, but these are Russians and it doesn't matter if they don't fit interchange. The 6Sh112 has separate Fastex attachment points. On the others, they're usually on the MOLLE. MOLLE webbing all across the front. There are no pockets on the inside. We have some Velcro for holding in slings and other straps. These come and go on webbing. Sometimes sometimes soldiers want them. Other times they decide they're no good. They come and go over time. I'm sure that the next iteration of vest or webbing will have these. The current one doesn't. All of the straps have these elastic bands, keepers for keeping your loose straps in. They're not very robust. As you can see, this webbing vest is well used. The adjustment straps from this manufacturer, I should specify, from this manufacturer are just plain mild steel, and they're quite susceptible to rusting if you sweat a lot. Unlike the current version, there is no place for a water holder back here, a canteen, or sorry, a water bladder. This is just some sort of reinforcing strap. It's not actually a handle. There are 3 adjustments on the side. This is sort of universal. Most webbing at this current time have 3 adjustment straps on the side. I'm not a fan of having all these straps, but they're what people apparently like. And we'll take out the belt. And that is the complete belt there. So that's one section. And the second section, again, there's no special pockets in this. It is just a MOLLE vest, which is for, I believe it's the UMBTS system is what it's called. It is the equivalent of the American MOLLE vest of the early 2000s. There's the only way to describe it is that people with similar technology always end up at the same solution with convergent engineering, and this is what this is a case of. So there's not a whole lot spectacular. It's MOLLE webbing. It's of high quality. You can't complain about that. But without the pouches, it is just a vest with a nice soft belt. I figured I'd add a picture of the instructions that are in the back, and I guess the information tag. So this was manufactured by ZAO. I'm not going to try and pronounce that name there. It's a Gillette Transportation model 6Sh116 with a telephone number and a pattern number. Looks like Starry Strelok, I guess, so baby senior shooter. And then below we have the instructions, and you can see it's quite worn. But just thought I'd add this so that people can see what it actually says. I hope you enjoyed this video on the 6Sh116. If there's any details you think I left out or something you would like me to cover, please let me know. You can leave a comment below. My email is always at the end or below what you're seeing right now. I'm always interested in hearing more about how I can make these videos better for the viewers or details that I've missed out, because this is a learning process for me as well as for my viewers, and I hope that in the end we all have a much better knowledge of all this equipment and how it has evolved over time, and what is the most useful configuration that we have at this point, or how it was back in the day. So until next time.